Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you love my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, Goodforge collection video, and there they are. The ones I keep, how I keep them. I've got two deluxe kits. The one I bought recently and the one I got yesterday. First one's first. It's the one I just got in yesterday. The Viking bow. Deluxe kits always come in a leather pouch with supplied amadou, naturally treated with ashlar and with stone. Each one of his strikers comes with a piece of flint. Once I get into the other ones, I don't know what flint comes with what striker. I've just put them in there and it's all good. Some of these were bought from eBay, some of them were bought off Etsy. Most of the deluxe kits were all bought off Etsy. Then once I got into the other ones, some of them were off Etsy, some of them were off eBay. There's the Viking bow. Really nice striker. Very traditional. Unlike anything I've ever bought before. That's the deluxe green with small logo, brown trim, amadou, made from horsehoof fungus. It's the trauma layer, I think it's called. Anyway, it's a soft spongy layer that goes in the amadou and the stone. All just fits back in the kit. I usually add in a, which I haven't done yet, but I add a piece of jute in just to round the kit out. It all fits back in there and the lid closes in, no dramas. This is going to be a long one. I've got 13 strikers from this bloke, so most of them are very reasonably priced. He does send me a 10% discount code, so I get all of his strikers or anything I buy off him, which I haven't done. I've only bought strikers off him on a 10% discount code. So just for full disclosure, this one was opted for with a large logo. That was a small logo. There is a little bit of variance in the sizing, but that's all good. I added in a little bit more amadou. This one's Beaver Bushcraft stuff, so it's a little bit different, and a bit of jute, same deal, stone, amadou. I just put this one in a bit of leather, traditional Finnish style striker. It's got his touch mark on it. That other one was too small, that just didn't facilitate having a touch mark on it. Didn't show you, but all his strikers spark exceptionally well. I won't spark every one, but that's what they spark like. I'll keep motoring along because otherwise this one's going to be like half an hour long. Then we get into the now all the stones that they all come with are all in the bottom there. I don't know what ones are what. I'll sort that out. Traditional Viking, really nice striker. I'm going to say that about all of them, but anyway. This one's more of a colonial, but they borrowed from the Vikings. Scottish snail. I did opt for, they don't normally come with a touch mark, but I asked him to put one on. I like having Smiths to have their touch mark on all their work. Russ Viking. Very few of these in my collection. Not a favourite design of mine, but yeah, still not too bad. I do like them, but they're yeah, a little bit different. Another Viking, B-type. Very, 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 I love those designs, and this is a very traditional B-type as well. Again, one of my favourites. I love these B-types, they're just so good. Fit in the fingers, in the pinch grip very well. Fantastic design. Twisted Celtic. He's a talented smith. It's a really nice design. This one's, he did a really good thick strike face. He doesn't do it, it usually averages out at about 3.5 mils, so yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I do wish he'd do a little bit thicker, but like that thickness, but yeah, it's all good. They spark really well, doesn't matter. Fantastic. Twisted Celtic. Not really, this is a variation on the Roman sled. They did often put this, it's not a variation, they often put this point on it for a tinder poker. It is just a Roman sled. Again, another one of my favourite designs. I love these ones. They're a beautiful design, striker. Fancy B-type. This is one of the only ones that I didn't get. I asked him to put a touch mark on it, but he didn't do it. I don't know why. Yeah, just didn't have a touch mark on. I was a bit disappointed with that. It's the only time he didn't put a touch mark on his work. I was thinking about buying another one and asking him to see if he'd put a touch mark on it, but yeah. Forge welded, the fancy curl there. It's a really nice striker. That's a beautiful striker. Just very disappointed it didn't put a touch mark on it. Anyway, that's the way it goes sometimes. A couple more. Another very traditional double curl. You see these a lot in the Vikings. They like doing this double curl up. Yeah, it's a fantastic striker. I like that. I did opt for these ones to be bigger. You notice most of them, his strikers are quite small. I think I bought these off eBay. I did, yeah. And I asked him to make them a bit bigger, just for, I like a bit bigger striker. Last but not least, the World Serpent, Jormunganj. Another traditional one. Could be Oberus too. Serpent eating its tail. I don't know. They do them. They have various names for these ones. And that's them. Yeah, always praised him up. He's always been very good. Very open to custom work. Like, you give him a picture, he's happy to do it. Very easy to talk to. Every one of his strikers sparks. Like, I can pick, doesn't matter which one I pick. They all spark the same. Every one of them does that. They're all reasonably priced. They usually run at about $30 or $40 plus about $10 shipping. So, they're a $50 striker, which is, for a handmade striker, is perfectly reasonable. Always come with flint. The deluxe kits are a little bit more expensive, and handmade in a traditional forge. But that's all good. Like, it doesn't bother me that if they're made in a gas forge or a traditional forge, it's how they spark is what I think. But like, I'm just saying that's how he does it. The deluxe kits are a little bit more expensive, obviously. They run at about $70 or $80 Aussie. He's a great smith, and that's why I praise him up. He's a really good smith, and that's why I have tried to round my collection out with him. Anyway, that's my Goodforge collection. 13 I think I've got. And a couple of deluxe kits and all the strikers, and that's how I keep them in my little wooden case. And I'm just going to keep the deluxe ones in their own cases. So anyway, that's my Goodforge collection. Thanks for watching.